Within the Project Time Management knowledge area, there are 5 processes: activity definition, activity sequencing, activity resource estimating, activity duration estimating, and schedule development. In this section, we'll review the inputs to activity definition within the Project Time Management knowledge area. All the processes will be covered in this chapter. Some of the information needed for starting the process of activity definition would include enterprise environmental factors, organizational process assets, project scope statement, work breakdown structure dictionary, and the project management plan. We've discussed all of this information before. If you're familiar with this information, please feel free to move through them quickly and onto the Tools and Techniques section, which will introduce new material. Information from the enterprise environmental factors to focus on would be the Project Management Information System and the project scheduling software. Organizational process assets may contain existing formal and informal activity planning related policies, procedures, and guidelines for developing activity definitions. It may also contain lessons learned for previous activities list from other projects. In the project scope statement, you should review the project deliverables, constraints, and assumptions, and look for specific constraints or assumptions imposed on the project schedule. For example, specific delivery dates, milestones, and work hours per week, or the overtime expected. To make sure time is allocated for all the work to be performed, use the work packages from the Work Breakdown Structure and the Work Breakdown Structure Dictionary, which will help explain them, to estimate the time for each project activity. If there is a schedule management plan in the project management plan, it should be reviewed because it might provide guidance on development and planning of activities. If there is not one, one will need to be developed in this process and added to the project management plan. This concludes our review of the inputs for the activity definition process. In the next section, we'll look at the tools and techniques that can be used.